What is up, everyone? I know it's been a long time since I've posted any videos, but I figured I'm out and about today, so why not record a video for you guys. So I'm up in Huntsville. They're gonna have a Mardi Gras parade here at 2:30, so I'm about 2 hours early and I'm gonna walk around and see what's going on. There's festives going on, there's people dressed up, there's plenty of beads, plenty of music, so let's go see what kind of fun stuff we can find. I think where I am is called the Throw Zone, so I believe that means I can get candy and beads and things like that, so hopefully that'll be fun. There's a little place right over here that has crawfish, and I love me some crawfish, so I'm gonna go sample that. I think it was $10 for a plate or $25 for all you can eat, which is not a bad deal, to be honest. $25 for all you can eat is pretty outstanding. So I don't think that I'll do the all you can eat because just time restraints today, but I could sit there and eat crawfish all day. So I think I'm gonna go do the $10 plate, and then yeah, we'll see what else we can find. You can see right over there, they've got some people on the second floor. This is all the throw zone, so you can see the people are already starting to set up and sit down here. You can see the barricades here. I think I might try and grab my food from here and I don't know, maybe stand around this area. That way I'm already in place. All right, I got my ticket and my water. Let's go get this plate of crawfish. Oh yeah, awesome. Thank you so much. All right. So I definitely probably looked a little lost outside because I got my plate and I do not like to hold my food while I eat, especially something like this. So I was looking around and they told me that there's a second floor. They showed me this area, which is really nice, little bar area. Looks like they've got beer pong set up and pool over there. Some people up here hanging out, but I got my food. Tables had some beads on them. I got me a water. So they said they were out of the sides, but to be honest, this is what I want. Maybe there's some crawfish. I'm sorry, maybe there's some corn in there. But other than that, I really don't like the potatoes. So I'm excited about this. Let's see what this is about. All right. Good flavor so far. Perfect. Look at that. Got the poop trail and everything out. Oh, that was good. One thing that I never get over with filming YouTube content in public is the secondhand embarrassment of it. You know, worrying about people seeing me out and about, talking to myself, videoing myself eating. You know, it can kind of look funny. But that's just something you got to get over if you're going to do it. Definitely something that kind of was part of the reason I stopped last time, I think. But yeah, hopefully now that COVID is over, now that we're getting back to normal. Now, I know COVID's not officially over, that people are still getting COVID. Somebody at work had COVID this week, but the mass hysteria of COVID is over, and you know, now we're able to, got it again, go out and do things in public without, you know, all the nonsense. And that was a big reason why I stopped filming YouTube content a while back. So Y'all suck the head. What's your method of eating crawfish? I like to peel a couple of the vertebrae back. I like to grab that. Let's see. Popped in. Also, learned this on TikTok, but if you grab it about right there and push in, see if I can do it. Push in right there, and then tear it. You get less of the vertebrae here, and you can pull that poop trail out a little easier. See? So that's kind of cool. Big fan of crawfish. These are good. They're not as good as when I cook them, for sure. That one was juicy, but they're good. Me and a buddy of mine do a crawfish bowl at our work every year. It's fun. Good times. These might have cooked a little too long. They're a little tough. Got a good view of the street where I am. I'll show you that when I'm not covered in crawfish stuff. I can make sure that nothing exciting's happening outside without me. I feel like they salted these after the fact or something because they are salty. See. Found a little piece of sausage down there. Good. My favorite thing in a crawfish bowl is mushroom. Oh yeah. This is worth $10. 12 after a tip. Ooh, yeah. I'm sure y'all can hear all those noises. Y'all are gonna love that on the yeah, so things that are happening since last time we recorded. Still working at the same place. The girls are growing. Some of y'all might be wondering, well, what are you doing on Valentine's Day by yourself? They're having a mommy and me party at the wife's grandparents' house. So a lot of the women are at that. My sister, my mom, my nieces, all of our friends, my cousin's wife, all that stuff. So I think that's fun for them, but it's also a good time for me to get out and do something. So I wasn't gonna sit at home while they had fun. So that's really about it. We've been kind of low-key the past couple of years. My goal is to get back to recording YouTube videos and putting it out there. I think putting myself out there was always kind of a scary thing, so getting over that a little bit. The anxiety of that. I also have to remind myself all the time that it doesn't have to be perfect. There's a lot of bigger YouTubers out there that do these perfect videos and amazing content, and that's not the reason why I started it. I started it because it was fun. I started it because I love hanging out in Birmingham, which I know I'm not in Birmingham today, but I still love Birmingham. So just reminding myself of why I started YouTube. down to one and some sausage. My mouth is on fire. There, my sinus is out. My last one. Let's try and find the park. Let's see if we can watch the parade from out here. Heard there's some live music somewhere too. Alright, one last look up here. Pretty cool little area. This bar. Looks like the roads are starting to fill up a little bit. I was at Miller's Tavern getting that crawfish. You can see their little tent set up right there. And to be honest, it was really good. A little spicier than I expected, honestly. But that's how I like it, so no complaints here. I actually don't know if I should go anywhere or if I should just wait around here. I've got a cool little spot right here that I could stay. Somebody's parked here, but I don't know that anybody would care if I just stayed right here. Have a nice area. I decided just to stay here for now because I don't want to lose this spot, but the streets are starting to fill up. I think we got about an hour. We got people up here hanging out, which is really cool. That's total New Orleans vibes. Got a big blow up chair over there. I don't know what that's about. I think it says Twisted Iced Tea, maybe. Looks like somebody's setting up a table with a umbrella. Yeah, just good vibe so far. I feel like this is probably going to be a lot more family friendly than going to New Orleans, just because, you know, this is North Alabama. This isn't New Orleans where, you know, things get a little more dicey. But yeah, so things should be fun. This should be a lot of fun. All right, this is the hour before check-in. We've got an hour till the parade starts, and this is what the crowds are looking like. There's more people in front of the place to get crawfish right over here, Miller's Tavern, but I think that's mostly because of the crawfish. You got people sitting down. I definitely wish I had brought a chair. That would have been awesome, but I didn't. Those were in the truck, and the wife took the truck, so that's okay. But other than that, yeah, we got good crowds. Definitely cool vibes. A lot of energy. I don't think this is the parade. I think they're just maybe a band coming to entertain before, maybe like a little pre-show. So I'm digging it. All right, this is a 45-minute check-in just to see what the crowds are doing. It honestly has not changed much since the 30-minute check-in. I mean, there's maybe a few more people here, but for the most part, we've still got about the same amount of people. These people up here are still vibing. I really like these guys. I feel like they're having a good time up there. The band's still playing over here. They're doing pretty good. I think this is a young band. I mean, there's like a child over there, like an 8-year-old, so it must be like a middle school band or something, but they're doing really good. But in all honesty, getting here 2 hours early was probably unnecessary. You could probably get here 30 minutes before, find you a spot, and be ready to go for the parade. So there's no reason to get here 2 hours before this parade. It is good vibes though, so getting here 2 hours before isn't gonna kill you. You get to hang out, get to eat some crawfish. If you drink, get some drinks. Those kind of things. So these people over here have some pineapples. I think that's coming from over there. I've not been on that side of the street, so I don't know. But looks like they might be shutting the streets down now, so I'm gonna keep checking in every 15 minutes or so just to see what the crowds are looking like. that little band that was just right here. They were so good. They stayed in front of us for at least 15 minutes playing, and they just walked away, but every one of them was on beat, on time. They had to get out of the way for a cop to drive through, and they didn't stop playing. They didn't freak out. They just fell to the side, still playing, got back into formation, still playing. I mean, it was pretty impressive. Those kids, talked to one of the parents, and they said that they're anywhere from 8 to 15-year-olds, so pretty impressive little group of drummers, so percussionists. So really cool to see. Yeah, the crowds are getting there. Definitely got more crowds than we had earlier. You know, we've starting to see some people packing in here. I think a little bit of it was the band playing, starting to bring people in. So it's really cool to see them doing something beforehand for people that are waiting. I like that a lot, especially since I got here a little too early, you know, kind of getting bored otherwise. All right, we've got 15 minutes till it starts. This is what the crowds are looking like. It's really not bad at all. Not bad crowds. These guys up here are still vibing. I think there's more people on that side of the street than there are on my side of the street. I feel like my side of the street's a lot less crowded, so that's nice. I got a couple of people around me now. They just came in, so kind of late to the game, I guess, but I like my spot. I'm ready. So let's get this thing started. had live music.
Guys, chunking those frisbees. Almost fell. Oh man. Dang.
Let me get one. Alien thing. That is crazy. Woohoo! Oh, hey. That's nice. Oh, yeah. Living bingo. Woo! Woo! Everything ended up getting really insane right as soon as the parade ended. It ended very quick. It was like we had tons of floats, and then all of a sudden there was nothing. So it's kind of weird. But anyway, we're done. Had another plate of crawfish. It was not as good this time, but that's to be expected after it sits for a while. So it's unfortunate, but it was still tasty. I definitely feel like I picked the party area to watch the parade. A lot of people having a good time, so that's fun. That's good. Yeah, a lot of good times. So I think I'm going to head out and head back to Birmingham. I know it's been a little while since I've posted on a regular cadence, but hopefully this video will help me get back going. So hopefully you'll see me again soon. Appreciate you watching, and as always, stay beautiful, Birmingham.